So, the pilot seemed to go quite okay.
And we're back.
So,
imagine that.
We didn't offend anyone too badly?
Apparently not. Well, maybe we never know, because are they actually going to tell us?
Yeah, they probably blocked us from the stairs program. Anyway, so Deep Beats Hit Parade, show number 2.
Episode 2, before you knew it.
Hosted by Massi.
Thank you, that's me, that would be me.
And me, Richie, who kind of I'm sick of telling everyone what I do.
But I think it's important. We should actually.
Yes, we do have credentials.
Yes, so I think it's fundamental that we don't say that. So Richie, would you like to? What do you do? Why?
I press sync. I allow other software to choose which tracks I play in order, and every now and then I post things on the internet.
But also more seriously. Is that it?
That's it, yeah. There's nothing more to it, really, is there?
I'm sure they know who you are, but yes. And you don't know who I am, but that doesn't matter really.
Well, you are djdeeka. The man with the Indian accent.
Can I, in post-production, can I add, when you say djdeeka, can I add some reverb and I'll put a delay on it? Can I use it for my official sting?
Yeah. If you could find like a 1980s house track kind of a cappella to go in the background, because everyone else is using them. Or an acid bleep, some acid stuff, because that's very popular right now as well.
It's good to be back.
It is. We've had a Christmas break.
Yeah,
so,
it was good.
Most of the tracks we're going to play today are probably already out as a result.
Yeah.
But again, we're just going to, like, Massi doesn't know what tunes I've picked, and I don't know what tunes he's picked. We're going to play them, we're going to chat about them, and we'll try and do better than we did in the first show and upset a few more people.
Yes, I think that's what we do best.
Okay, I'll go first then. First track.
You're listening to Deep Beats Hit Parade, brought to you by Strictly Underground Music.
Terrible pronunciation, okay? I apologise to everyone in Germany and Holland. in advance. But that's Nachtbraker, Backstabber EP on Dirt Crew. It's out on vinyl, 180 gram vinyl, and Digi, it's already out. Cracking EP across the board. Every track's a winner on that one. A bit more bouncy, that one, than some of the others. Nachtbraker is Dutch for Nighthawk as well, so irrelevant fact for you. Fairly new name. He's only been around since 2014. He's been on Heist, Dirt Crew's label, obviously, and Hood Tracks, so he's not got a great big catalogue, but what did you think of that?
Oh my. He hasn't got a big catalogue yet, but I think he's going to have a big catalogue very soon.
Particularly like the creepy ice cream van.
Yes, in the background, it must be. And I like there is the creepy ice cream going. The track is called Backstabber. There's what's going on there. It's interesting. But, I mean, seriously, wow, bloody hell. That was such an opener, man. First track. That's it. I think we should close the show here.
Got us bopping. We're both having a little
thank you very much and good night. No, great rhythm. The vibe was really nice. Kind of positive, I have to say. Not too much, not too deep. Can I say I'm surprised a little bit by this choice of yours?
It was inspired by your what was it last Free Range? Was it Free Range we played last week?
Oh yes, yeah.
Inspired by that, you see. Kind of opened my mind a little bit.
That's fantastic.
And that's the idea of the show, isn't it?
Oh, totally. Yeah, you gotta do that.
They're so popular.
The phone is buzzing, and this must be like a real-time caller from the other side of the world. Can't take your call. I'm sorry. What was I saying? Yes, I forgot. Something about something.
Something else.
What do I was about to play a compliment to the guy. Oh, damn it. All right.
Production, elements.
Elements, layering and things.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah. Quite tricky to mix.
Great production.
As a limited DJ as I am, it was fairly tricky to mix that one because the amount of elements in the back end of it. He's not made that for...
It's not very friendly.
Wait, no, it's in the latest Untitled mix. Plug.
Yes,
but
is that on the latest one? 2, 4, 3.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes, it is. Yeah. But yeah, it was a tricky one because there's a lot of noise at the back end of that.
Yes.
When you're trying to get it kind of in and out.
And
his real name, I'm going to continue the slaughtering of pronunciation, is Maurits Verwoerd.
Okay. Wow.
Anyone knows if he's done anything else before? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let us know.
Right.
I'm sure we're gonna take a look at the guy, see what it does, what it's done.
Yeah, it's good.
The labels he's been releasing on solid labels.
Quality through and through. All right. I can't remember him kind of standing out previously, but that's a cracker.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Okay. I'll try to surprise you as well. So we'll see how that goes, eh?
See who I can insult.
Yeah. Awesome.
You're listening to Deep Beats Hit Parade, brought to you by Strictly Underground Music.
And this was, forgive my accent now, this is going to be crazy. I need to start picking actually just Italian fellas so that, you know, it's going to be nice and easy. This is going to sound horrible, so just bear with me. This was Alistair Albrecht, and the track is called Late Night, and that's out on Muskox Records number 36. And Muskox is apparently his own label. What do you think of that?
You only know that because we just Googled it.
I knew everything. I knew everything. I was very prepared. And in fact, yeah.
As much as he's going to pay me, and as much as it's not controversial for this radio show, I liked it. I know, rubbish. But because Massi's playing it, he doesn't know anything about it because I went to Google it, and I'm thinking it reminds me of kind of some classic F Communications kind of stuff from the early 90s. Takes me back to kind of the glory days of actually going to Ibiza, or actually going out before you had kids. Or I had kids. Well, I didn't have them. Obviously, the wife had them.
Yeah, I haven't got kids, and I don't go out anyway, so...
No, you can't afford to with all this equipment. So yeah, I love a piano. Like, yeah, there's piano and there's piano here. There's all bloody cheesy kind of kind of piano, and then there's that kind of jazzy,
very, very nice,
loungy kind of.
Yes,
probably kind of early Kevin Yost kind of. Coolness.
Oh, interesting. I don't know. I wasn't following at the time.
So he used to do quite tracks like that, really.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, kind of when with what was the other guy that he did it with? Oh, it's gone from me now.
That's right.
Anyway, that era of Yost, Julius Papp, Dave Warren and stuff like that classic Ibiza sound, which it reminded me of, which made me write it down. And I only wrote down two last week, and already I've written one down.
Okay, that's
last time.
You
know what?
Yeah, that's a good start.
Good breakdown. I enjoyed it. You were saying off the radio you weren't a big fan of the breakdown.
Yeah, because really long and the smack in the middle. It's very quiet. That's just me. It's too quiet. I find it too quiet. But as you said, you don't necessarily gonna play it there. Perhaps in a club. Or depends on the club.
I was sitting out there with a cold beer.
Yeah.
Watching the sun plunge into the Mediterranean.
There you go. That would be a pina colada for me.
Pina colada.
The drop was good though. The drop was good.
Pina colada.
No?
Really?
You don't like pina colada?
What colour is that?
Fucking isn't it blue or something?
I don't know. I don't think I've actually ever seen one.
I think I know the name. I never had it, but anyway.
Yeah, Sunset.
Yeah.
Sunset House.
Yeah, but I kind of like the guy. No.
Yeah, definitely one that I would go and check out some more tracks of and hope not to be disappointed in.
Yes.
But looking at his bio,
it's been releasing on big labels.
And he's been on some big labels.
Yeah.
And some very commercial labels as well. So it's kind of an interesting mix.
Yes.
But he's done something quite proper.
Which reminds us of, do you remember? Yeah, that was on episode 1, wasn't it? Proper. The duo. The infamous duo. There was a track.
Oh,
by Proper.
Oh, is that the name?
Yeah.
Look at that.
There you go. Look at that.
Totally forgotten. It's been a long Christmas.
You're listening to Deep Beats Hit Parade, brought to you by Strictly Underground Music.
So that's Ilias Katelanos with Dellis, who must be the piano player, one would assume, as there's no vocals. EP is called the Hammock Dreams Remixes. It's on Adex's Limation Music. It's out everywhere already. Consistently good label. He's got a knack of picking some good ones. Another EP that was quality across the board. That was my favourite remix. Just a coincidence that it was another kind of sunsetty house piano thing. Yeah. Nice and deep and moody, I thought. What about you?
Yeah, it's very you, I would say, isn't it? You like the
morose.
No, morose. It's very deep, isn't it? And it's kind of moody. As you said that, right? It's kind of moody. What do I think about it? Very long. I find it a little bit long. Again, I agree with you. Limation Music, they've been doing really well. I do admire the label. We've been promoting a few of their music on the pod as well. I think they're doing a great job, and this is just another. And I kind of like the guy, Katelanos. He's good.
Your pronunciation's so much more interesting than mine. Katelanos. Mine's Katelanos.
Maybe your one is right though. My one sounds like Spanish. I think he's Greek. I think he's from Greece, if I remember well.
So that was actually I should say that was the Nikosf remix, which I think is probably an abbreviation of something else. But if you are going to not do your meta tagging on your tracks, then
that's
stuff you.
Yep, that's it. Nice track. I would say very classy,
but not for you, really.
I wouldn't. Perhaps I wouldn't play it. It's a bit too quiet for me. Mm-hmm. But I do appreciate the work that the producer has done. Oh, well, actually, the producer have done.
I think my wife would like it.
Oh, there you go.
Which means I'd be allowed to play it loud. And that's all that matters.
Very loud. Another long break, though.
Yeah, monster break.
Yes, super monster.
Considering it's only like...
Is that 640?
640 track, yeah. So it's a big break. Kind of just nice. I don't think I've played it. But,
not yet. Are you thinking of?
I was actually thinking of putting it in one of the best of mixes. The third one.
Wow,
that's yet to be recorded.
The guys are going to be very happy with that.
Yeah, it might be a bit mellower the third one, and then build up to something. But we'll see.
Yeah, opening track or maybe closing track.
Oh well, you never know. Fancy it. Okay. See what else I can throw in. Anyway, your turn.
All right, good stuff. I don't remember who I have next, but I'll just play it and then we'll go. Yeah, and go from there. Bring it
You're listening to Deep Beats Hit Parade, brought to you by Strictly Underground Music.
That was Christo. The track is called Yes Sir, and that was Marvin La Rose remix, and this is on Vincenzo De Roberti's label, which is Records.
You just wanted to say his name because he's Italian.
No,
is he Italian?
Not at all. He's Italian.
Yeah, you can say it. Go on, just say it again.
Vincenzo De Roberti's label, Pitti Records.
Yeah.
Get that. Did you like it?
Yeah, and yes and no.
Okay.
So, bassline.
Great bassline, isn't it?
Bassline, the kind of the drop after the breakdown, really good.
Good drop.
Kind of like, you can see that going well in a club, people like enjoying that. Listen to it like this, the bam bam bing bing is like Crazy Frog's grown up brother, really. Bang bang bing bing
not
bang
a fan.
bang 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 bang.
Not a fan of the bing bing.
That was a bit irritating, but bassline's good.
Yeah.
Track was all right. I wouldn't buy it, but that's me.
Okay.
It's not got a piano and it's not deep and morose.
It's too happy. Can we? Yeah, they need to make some morose.
But we were talking off the microphone. Kind of that's the thing, really. You end up listening to tracks in an analytical mode rather than just kind of like, does it feel good?
Yeah.
And there's enough speakers in here that we actually do physically feel the music. And that was kind of, it had something that really made you want to like it.
Yes.
If only the Crazy Frog thing wasn't going on for me.
I think it sounds like two different voices. I think I don't know whether it's the same.
What, the bang bang and the
bang
bing
bing bing.
Maybe it's frogs talking to each other.
But the bass line is really what carries the track for me.
Yeah, and that drop was good.
Yeah.
Would it carry? Would it make you play the track again? It's a lot of work to get to the. But
fair enough. Okay.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada bing, bada boom.
So you're going to say that a lot better, maybe.
Bada bing, bada boom.
See,
there you go, man. But I do like the label. I think Vincenzo is putting a lot of effort in it.
Just try to use the Italian name again.
Vincenzo. I like the dude.
Yeah.
There's a good vibe about him and about the label.
I don't know much about Marvin
LaRose.
But
he's I think he's got some releases on. He has released very deep house kind of guy.
Let's have a look.
Where is he from? I did write that somewhere. I think. Oh, look at that! From Zeist, from Netherlands.
Holland.
Yes.
Netherlands. You Europeans, you. Who's he been? Limtation, Sound Vessel,
Moonrise Records, Deep Root.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Looking good.
Yeah. He should get himself on some other labels as well.
Just saying. Records.
Without the bada bing, bada boom.
Remove the bada bing, bada boom and send an email to Richie. Just make sure before you do that, Marvin, if you're going to send a demo, let me tell you something. To Records, make sure there is a page on the website. Just make sure you read that page, man.
Yes.
Because,
please do read the website before sending demos.
Because otherwise, it's going to be a problem.
It will save me sending you a shitty email. Anyone listening?
Anyway.
Right. Onwards, upwards, downwards, darker.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, what's happening to you?
Yeah, well, variety is the spice of life.
Okay, sounds good. Shall we go for it?
Let's go for it.
You're listening to Deep Beats Hit Parade, brought to you by Strictly Underground Music.
So that is Deep Spelle and Nadja Lim. Nadja?
I have to say, I would say in Italian was a Nadja.
Nadja, we'll go with Nadja. You know more than me. I Don't Speak in the Air. It's on Blend It Records, which is a Parisian label. Obviously, anyone that knows anything will know that Deep Spelle is moving in a more tech house direction. That certainly ticks that box. Before we talk about what you thought about it, obviously, Deep Spelle, Nadja, Lynn together. Imagine how good looking their children would be.
Oh my God, can you imagine that?
Wow.
I know, because,
they'd be like musical gods. Anyway, what do you think?
The reason I like it is because in these days, if you listen around, look around and what's going on out there, tech houses, it can be so boring, but really, be watching a few sets. I'm not gonna name and shame, but a few sets of this really famous DJ playing a tech house set, and it's just 25 minutes of them playing live. I fucking fall asleep because
the monotony of
they're just so boring, and But anyway, so back to the track. No, I like it. Great drop. That bass coming through.
The bass below the bass is just
there's the sub bass punching through.
Sub bass, good producer term.
Thank you. Thank you. Probably a sine wave, but anyway, just gigging out.
You don't get that with the sync button,
but it's good. It's good and grooving, and it's an interesting. I think I'm pretty sure they've done something before together. I'm positive about it.
I think he's done a remix on Beatport, or he's done a bootleg of something of hers. I tried to find it in my
I'm sure
playlists.
Maybe it was on Lucid Flow on Nadja Lind's
maybe
label.
I think I've played it at some point because it struck me that he'd done something with her before.
Yes, but great duo,
beautiful children.
Great. Imagine the children like 5 years of age making music already away.
God, it'd be bigger than Will Smith's kids.
Exactly. Good track, man.
Great track. It's a 5-track EP. I'll be honest, I think that's the best one for me on there.
Okay.
It's the darkest, I think, and maybe that's just kind of Bryce, that's his real name, getting a chance to really flex his techier muscles. Yeah. That sounds wrong. Flexing his tech muscles with Nadja. Anyway,
But I didn't know he was moving into that. I know he had something out already, but I didn't know it was like a choice. So he's going for it.
Yeah.
I think it's a clever choice. Why not? Why not try and come up with something different?
Well, let's be honest. Kind of the deep house, inverted commas, whatever you want to call it, kind of is so cluttered with average right now.
Unfortunately, so
tech house is probably suffering from the same as you just said. You know, kind of. I can press a few buttons live,
and that's
not what most people do mixing. Make a set, wow, kind of, he's clearly got musical ability. Everyone kind of knows his name. He's probably had 12 months out of the limelight, really. He's got a couple of releases out now. Some on some fabulous labels. And, so new direction, new times for him. I'm not sure if he's still working with Jeff Fontaine's House Riders or not. I know kind of he's back in Paris. He's in Montreal now, so we'll see.
Good stuff. It's exciting for him. But great collaboration. I hope that they're going to do more. Unless they're already married, then we don't know.
Oh, what if they're married?
Can you imagine that? Oh my gosh. Imagine this.
It would be in Hello magazine or whatever the equivalent is in France, Montreal, Germany, wherever.
Perfect combination. Oh. But lovely track. I was a bit worried when before you started playing and you mentioned, it's going to be darker. So, oh my God, where are we going here? What's going on? But I have to say,
it's pretty dark for me.
Very dark, but at the same time, like it wasn't sad or anything like that. It's a good dark. It's like, Darth Vader. Do we want to talk about that?
No, let's not talk about Star Wars, even though we went to see it together.
Oh, damn it. That was good. I went twice. I went twice, man. I need to go 3 times. Okay.
We'll go again.
We'll go again. All right.
Your turn.
What do I have next? I have a few sitting there, so now I think I changed my mind on a couple of those. Since you went dark, let's see what we can do. All right, coming up.
Listening to Deep Beats Hit Parade, brought to you by Strictly Underground Music.
Andresen, who you know very well. The track name is Pitiusa. Pitiusa? Wow, that's really hard. I would read it Pitiusa. Read it. It's coming out on What Happens, of course. His label. And Beatport release is for the 1st of February 2016, and then it will be out on the 15th of February everywhere else. Bouncing groovy, that's what I would say. What do you say?
Pregnant pause, that was it. I'm trying to, like, we were talking as it was playing, as we do, kind of, trying to figure out what we're going to say.
Yeah.
Like, as a DJ, Tim, Culture Box, Big Nights, kind of, I almost feel like it doesn't fit with my perception of what he's doing there. Kind of, that would need to be faster and a bit sweatier. Yeah, decent, but doesn't kind of make me go, oh wow. But Tim's had a couple of great releases recently. He did one that was really kind of stripped down, minimal, kind of mellow kind of thing, which got really high in the Tracklist charts. He's got Nick Warren doing the remix on this one, so I'm sure it's going to be kind of get huge attention from that direction.
Yeah.
To be honest, I thought having listened to the promo like you did today, I thought Tim's was better than Nick Warren's.
Same. I picked this one over Nick. That wasn't my thing. The remix wasn't for me.
It was good, but not like didn't make me go, oh wowzers. Which sorry Tim, but you'd hate me to be blowing smoke up your ass about anything, I'm sure.
Fair enough.
I don't know what else to say. Really.
No, fair enough. Again, another bass line for me. The bass line was doing it all. But I could imagine, because you see, that's your interesting perception of what.
Yeah, I've never been.
Tim's party. Yeah, not yet. You never know. Me neither. Hopefully, I will once back in Europe.
Yeah.
But I was imagining myself dancing again. In nice and dark room, and I would personally groove to there.
In Denmark,
somewhere. Yeah.
Well, I think Tim is house music in Denmark, really, isn't he?
Pretty much.
Like, he is it.
That's
so he owns house music in Denmark. So whatever he does, he's going to be a good success. And like, I'm sure it will be a success because he's had great exposure recently.
Yeah.
And I know he's kind of worked with Nick Warren a couple of times at Culture Box and stuff like that.
Didn't he have James Zabiela?
He gets a good one there. He's got a great. I mean, he's a hard-working man.
Yeah.
Now I'm just sounding like I'm kissing your ass, Tim, because I didn't like the track that much. I'm sorry. And I've not left promo feedback yet because I was trying to phrase it right. But I will, honestly, if you ever listen to this. Which, if you don't, someone will tell you.
What do you mean, if? Of course.
Oh, yeah, everyone listens.
This is it. They are all listening, man. Yeah, so they're all out there.
No.
So good stuff, man.
They're only listening to see if we insult them. Or mispronounce their name.
Which will happen often, unfortunately.
Every week. Month. Week. Maybe I'm trying to say we should do this weekly. I'm not. No.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Can't drink this much.
Okay, what have you got next, man? You got something
darker?
or
no, not darker at all, actually. Finest Wear, who kind of was on last week.
Yeah.
Last month.
Jesus. On episode 1, on the pilot.
Time went fast.
I know, it was so fast.
Finest Wear, Never Let Go on Colour and Pitch.
Fantastic, right?
Feelings come and go.
Deep Beats Hit Parade, brought to you by Strictly Underground Music.
Quote you the promo copy that Will's written. So apologies, Will, for the copyright infringement of reading out your own writing. But label founder Sumsuch reimagines Never Let Go as a dreamy, Balearic ballad, complete with Rhodes piano and airy pads, taking its time to create its own special atmosphere over almost 10 minutes. That's 9 minutes 54, right? You don't get any more near almost 10 minutes, just like 10 bloody minutes. Jeez. Anyway.
Wow. Dreamy.
See, we liked Finest Wear last show.
Yes.
For his warmth. And his kind of analog sound.
Yet again.
Sumsuch, as much as I like ridiculing Will at times.
No, come on, that's a nice
when he does a remix and he does it well, it's standout, and that's up there with some of his best stuff he's done, I think.
That's proper again. Not
proper, not that.
Not
proper.
There's some high quality production right there, man.
Yeah.
Just beautiful. It is really long. But there, I think, in that case, you just go, you know what?
It's a good one if you need to go for a piss.
In the middle of the mix, you just...
You don't have to put anything else. You just put that on, go for a... You can have it.
But that allows you to actually experiment a little bit more and do whatever you want. And you just can go like super long intro. The intro is very long, but wow, it's classy. Yeah. It builds up to it really nicely.
Great vocals.
The vocals, all done.
The Natural Selection or something.
Vocals by...
I've not written it down. You have to go back to the track. Vocals by the Natural Street Freak. We assume they are the vocals.
Yeah.
Again, that kind of off-key, not off-key, kind of indie, kind of quirky kind of feel, bit haunting. deep, morose, right up my street.
Exactly. But wow, another surprise. Vocals. I didn't expect vocals at all this on this episode from you, but
That might be the only ones.
okay. But a great track, good stuff.
Colour and Pitch doing it again.
Yes. Does it say when it's coming out? Or is it out yet? Is it out? I think it's out already.
Yeah, I didn't write down when it was out. I think it's probably out.
Yes. But another great collaboration with you guys.
Yeah.
Doing really well.
Yeah.
And I think, for Colour and Pitch, Finest Wear, it's a great match.
Yeah, he loves it there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Bastards.
Good stuff, guys. This is going to be hard to
Top that.
Top there. Oh, my
Go on.
God.
I dare you.
Okay. Let's see.
Have you got anything by Jesus Pablo? No.
Well, I got Christo.
Christo. I knew you had something religious.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. Next one.
You're listening to Deep Beats Hit Parade, brought to you by Strictly Underground Music.
And that was Gary Romales. The EP is called The Specialist. This is a vinyl only, which I'm very proud to say I've got it here.
I'm holding it.
It's quite nice. I like the artwork as well.
It even came with a sticker.
Yeah, it's a white vinyl. Beautiful to see. The one side is completely white. The other one has got a nice. How would you describe the artwork? You are designing. How would you describe that?
What, that on the sleeve?
Yeah, not the one on the cover. That must be Gary. I think that's Gary's kind of stylized face. It's quite nice.
Yeah. Kind of street art, isn't it?
Yeah, very straight art.
Cool. Nice piece of art.
Yeah, and that is it's already out. You can go and check out Flumo Recordings. That is the label, which I should name. You can check them out on Bandcamp. What do you think? By the way, the whole EP, it's absolutely stunning. I mean, that's how I feel about it, and that's my favorite track. What do you think?
Liked it. I think my favourite bit was the guitar licky bit.
Yeah.
Kind of, whatever the technical term for that is, just kind of bumped along. One of those tracks where you'd kind of go, yep, if you were listening to that in a record shop, bet your ass you'd buy it.
Yeah.
Because they'd be like, this sounds cool, you pump it up, sound really loud, you'd buy it, which is obviously what you did.
Right away.
And it's not the only piece of vinyl we got this week. Thank you.
Yeah.
So it's good. And I'd actually, after we've done this, I want to listen to the rest of it.
Oh, fantastic! That's a good sign. Yeah, I really like. I like the guy. It's got a nice style. There is an interesting remix on it, which I don't remember. But yeah, listen to the whole EP, man. I think it's nice. It's worth it. They don't have a website. I think it goes straight to Bandcamp. So there is a remix from Esteban Adame, and they're all really interesting tracks. They're quite different and unusual. That's what I like, as we were saying before, in these days, it's all kind of like
samey.
Samey sounding. So good stuff. Kudos to them. I love these guys. Flumo Recordings, one of my top favorite levels. Yeah.
Nice slab of vinyl.
Yeah, awesome.
Feels good.
Speaking of vinyl, how's your vinyl going?
Not
as a producer, but Records.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Let's play the next song.
Good stuff. What do you got?
So next is my pick from the Iton Records Christmas Collection 2015.
Wow.
Which wins the prize of the sexiest stroke trashiest cover ever. So picture a sexy Santa. Sexy Santa rolling around on a deep shag pile, white carpet rug thing. What else says Christmas house music than that?
More than that.
Brilliant.
I want to Google it now.
Yep. I did try and Google it earlier on, but I had to find the promo link. I'm sure there are certain resident feminists on Facebook who perhaps once ran a label who will be outraged.
What makes you think?
At having such exploitation. I'm not sure if her husband is on it, so one assumes she won't be promoting it even if he is. But well done, Moti Brothers. It was quite possibly the trashiest cover I've seen. But what a cracking lineup of tracks, and I picked this one.
You're listening to Deep Beats Hit Parade, brought to you by Strictly Underground Music.
Salmon and Shlomi B, excuse your pronunciation once again. Sharing Secrets, it's the Deep Hope Sensual mix on Iton Records. There's all sorts of people on the release. Ellie Larson, Rishi K, T-Bod Dragan, that boxer.
Again.
Moti Brothers, as you'd expect, for Ferrari.
Wow.
Deep Active Sound, The Messenger, loads of people.
What a lineup.
Lots of tracks, played a few of them in the latest Untitled mix.
Wow.
Particularly like that one. It's more my kind of thing than yours, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
What did you think?
It is sensual. It's sensuale. It is indeed. It just doesn't take off for me. I guess maybe that's the aim, the main goal of the track. It doesn't take off. I was expecting, especially after the intro, I was expecting to go a little bit higher, a little bit more upbeat. The vibe is there. Nonetheless, it's great.
You just don't like it. Be honest.
I never say I don't like it. Because I have respect for my
That's
fellows.
bloody nice. Would you buy it?
I wouldn't buy it.
No. It's not out on sale anyway, it would seem. Because we just tried to Google the picture of the sexy Santa.
Yeah, I was trying to look for that. It didn't come up. Yeah,
we found plenty of pictures of other sexy Santas, but
yes,
not that one.
Not my thing, but it's good. That's the thing. What I really liked about it was the bassline sound.
Probably like 12 tracks or something on the release. They're all of that same kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Kind of
so very chill out, very laid back.
Mellowy house.
Yeah.
Mellowy deep.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Nothing that's going to be bump, bump, bump.
Yeah.
Nightclubby stuff from recollection. I think I played like 4 in the mix.
Wow, 4 of them. Yeah. Okay, you really like the EP.
Well, I mean, that one's out. That one's from 2013, actually. I Googled that this morning. So it's gone back a fair old way.
Oh, wow.
So I've not checked what the other ones are. They're not all from 2015. So that one's all the way back from July in 2013. So it's quite a way back.
Yeah.
But
still good.
Good all the same.
Yeah.
For me, not you. Fair enough.
Well, no, as you said, like I'll listen to it once, but then I wouldn't buy it.
You can be, look, I've already upset Tim and some other people.
I don't want to be
it's
harsh.
Your turn.
I don't want to be harsh. No, I wouldn't buy it. But I don't want to offend anyone, you see. I'm polite.
But the Italians know it.
And I thought we were playing the good cop, bad cop, you know.
Oh, is that what we do?
That's what I'm...
Book 'em down.
Yeah, something like that. Try to be bad cop next. How many tracks have you played? Because I only have 5, man.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5.
That's it. Perfect. So I've got another one for you.
Yeah.
And that's it, though.
Well, we might play one more.
One more, but that's not even.
Well,
it's gonna. What are you gonna? You're gonna have 6 and 5. I should have done my homework.
Yeah. You should have worked hard to
let's
find the
think
tracks
about it.
during this very barren period.
City lights for blind ahead.
that was, hold on, let me get my Nervous Lovers, City Lights, and that's remix, Slate of Hands remix, and that is out on Green Gorilla Lounge number 14. The EP, I think, is called City Lights Remixes. What do you think? Damn it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Kind of, it's going to sound the wrong thing to say. It's kind of like got commerciality to it. Kind of golf rap, kind of crossover
Nail it.
kind of nature.
Golf rap is what reminds me of.
Like NRVS, LVRS.
That's how they go.
Like, who's going to think to Google that?
No, I know. It's
Nervous Lovers. What, for 14-year-olds on text? Snapchat? What?
I know.
Nonsense.
It took me a while to realize what the name was.
No, I wouldn't have known. I'd have been pronouncing the letters individually.
So,
I wasn't as cool as you. But yeah, kind of golf rappy, kind of edgy, quirky kind of thing. Abomination of a front cover, I have to say. whatever that is, 3 legs poking out of a deconstructed map with some oil slick somewhere. Get a designer. Jesus. Great.
You don't like the artwork, man.
That's rubbish. Look at it.
I just noticed there are 3 legs instead. I didn't.
So I spotted 3 legs in one hand.
What is one hand too? Gee,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There must be a reason, but
with a decimated skyline or something in the back. Anyway, great. I really enjoyed this kind of vocally thing. I don't think many people would unless you hate golf rap, you're not going to get too upset at that. Nice kind of different electronic vibe to it, meaty bass line.
Yes.
Got all the things. There's a Stealing Your Thunder here. There's a Pesner remix, Tone of Arc, and some other people on there. Green Gorilla Lounge.
Yes.
Interesting title, but there you go. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's text. What's that? It's going to have like a little muscle and then like some kisses and an ice cream icon after
Emoji.
it by some. That's
bloody,
what
these
they're
bloody
called.
things.
God, you're down with the kids.
I pretend to be, but I'm not.
No, I don't know what they are. I think Facebookera does that or something. No, I enjoyed that. Different, quirky. You've done it again.
Yes.
You did it with the old free range last week.
Yes.
You've done it again.
Yes. Well, I have to, man, because it's really happened.
Good work.
Good stuff, man. I think so far great show. I have to say, apart from those 2 really dark morose, as you call them, track you had, the other 3. So you have another one.
We have one more.
So
because it's a shameless plug, really.
Oh, it's a shame. Well, you know what we can do? We play this one. Take your time, and I'll look for another one. All right.
All right.
So what's up next? Tell us about it.
As some people may know, over the course of the years, little old me has a record label that does some music here and there. We find lots of new people like Brain before he found Hammock.
Yep.
And countless other people that kind of never had a release ever before they stumbled into my apothecary of musical delight. Anyway, and every now and again we manage to put enough money in the square box to produce some vinyl, and we've done it again.
Which is great, I think.
Recently, at Christmas time, probably means everyone was buying beer rather than
instead
records.
of
But this time we've kind of got Deep Spelle, going back to him again, with Deep Active Sound on a limited edition blue vinyl, and we're going to play the Dilby remix, being a New Zealander, formerly New Zealander, Berliner now. More Berlin. He's probably got a couple of passports by now.
Probably, yes.
In Melbourne at the moment, doing some gigs and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's playing around.
So this is the Dilby remix, only for me. It's out now on Records, limited edition, because we only pressed 250 of them. We can't afford to press any more for a long, long time. Deep Spelle versus Deep Active Sound.
And I actually have the vinyl.
And Massi has the vinyl.
Deep,
Oh, that's good. That's really good. And again, now this is our period, not because you're sitting here and stuff. I mean, it's good.
You just don't like upsetting people, or you've already said that.
When a track is good, you gotta say it's good.
It's nice for me because Bryce and Mikhail, Deep Spelle, Deep Active Sound, both kind of people that were part of the label from the very first releases, like number 1 and number 2. And Dilby's first of the New Zealanders that we signed. And it's kind of it's a nice not homage, but kind of like a nice point in time to say these are the people that made it, and these are the people that are still involved in it, which is really nice. And it's 4 tracks of throbby.
We like that. But can we just say, Records, we were talking about that earlier on, before starting recording.
It's going to sound like a plug for Records in a minute.
But you gotta say what is true, right? And I mean, you guys have been you've been working hard on that. So you do look for new people, newcomers. I mean, it's like what you did with me, right? It's like, hey, you wanna have a go at this? You wanna go ahead and do this remix? I don't think there is enough people out there doing that. And again, people out there, I'm not saying this because he's sitting here. This is what I think. So what do you got in mind for Records? Are you guys gonna stick to that for the next few years?
I think we have to. It's kind of not going to name them all, but there's plenty of people that have been the first release. There's plenty of people that have gone on to much bigger things, as we've said. Kind of last show. It's surprising how many people go on to something else. I'm not saying that UM's responsible for that at all, because it's their hard work and it's their music and it's their thing that gets them where they're going. But continue to be a label of interest, given how many fucking labels there are and how much shit there is,
like mushrooms,
then you've got to have a point of difference, and that point of difference has got to be and continue to be pairing brand new talent that no one's heard of, giving people a chance with a splattering of experience and stuff like that to help them connect with people in the industry and help develop their own careers, which sounds very grandiose and kind of very philanthropic, and it's not meant to be. But
that's how it works.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise no one's going to take a risk, are they?
No.
We'll end up with the same names, and we're seeing it already. The same names, we've talked between you, me, and Paul about the usual suspects appearing on everything at the moment, and that, there's nothing going to turn off the record music buying of whatever it exists these days, public, than the same names appearing all the time and nobody taking any risks.
Exactly. I mean, it's not that they're not making or they're not producing good music, right? We're not saying that. It just becomes, it's almost like it becomes a circle of people, of the same people remixing other people, the same people on the same labels, which is, again, every label can do whatever they want, I guess. But yes, it would be really good to see a little bit more of integration between newcomers and veterans, if we can call them that. Yeah,
and you've kind of seen it firsthand in the last couple of months in terms of kind of taking demos and actually talking to people and saying, what if you did this, what if you try this, this is what feels weak right now. And not everyone can take that, especially people who have had a couple of releases. They can't take any, or they're not very good with taking constructive criticism because they're trying to, it's your creative product, I understand that. But no one's really helping everyone's just looking to take some money. Like, you make a record, I'll take my 50%, the distributor's going to take their 20%, the record store's going to take their 60%, but it's your creative product, and kind of there's got to be more to it than that, we think. And, I'm speaking on behalf of me, Paul, and
myself, yes,
and yourself recently, just kind of chipping in, talking to people about their demos, and on the whole, people have come back. Well, no, what? 1 in 10 comes back with something that they've tried to look at and work with it, and they're the people that are going to be the fresh crop of people, the people that are prepared to learn in a world where you can Google how to make a track,
pretty much,
or you could buy a track from some unscrupulous types that do something else.
Yeah, and if you just Google it, right? There are templates, pre-made templates, pre-made tracks
Well, you can probably track in a mastering piece of software now, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of we've always used Rob to do the mastering.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's fairly outspoken about these programs and how crappy they are and how they just use an aggregator to try and flatten the track out. What's the point? No one's learning anything. No one's learning how to make a pre-master. Anyway.
No, it's an interesting discussion, and, you know, I hope you guys out there enjoy this banter as well, because, you know, it's all fun and games, because it has to be, and it is about the music though, after all. So it's important that every now and then we get serious, and we're talking about this stuff.
We say that between us quite a lot, don't we? You know, ultimately, let's not try and overcomplicate it. Is the music good? Is the music listenable?
Yeah.
Will someone listen to it more than once?
Exactly, pretty much. I don't know. I want to be positive. It's 2016. We just started the year. Happy New Year and all that. I think as everything, you're going to reach a point where there's going to be so much crap out there. And you need a filter. There's no quality filter. And I'm not saying that, you know, I think I'm the judge and I know how to filter stuff. But that's what we're trying to do with this podcast. And with Strictly Underground Music as well, just trying to, you know, do our little bit to try and say out to the world, like, hey, look, there's a lot of shit, there's a lot of crap out there, but there is still really, really good music that deserves to be listened to. But not just that, the attention span in these days is so short. I mean, you teach me, right? You put a track out on your label. What's the lifespan of a track? On average, let's say it's an average. It's not like a super top-selling track. Is that 2 weeks, 3 weeks? How long?
2 to 3. I mean, you can book the trend.
There you go.
Tracks do book the trend if they do good, consistent sales.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's be honest. It's the tracks that are getting feature placement, that are getting the attention in the charts or in the deep selections or wherever it is, that then get the further attention from your casual browser rather than your fans. And that's the tipping point between success and stroke failure, really. You know, it's kind of, that's the tipping point. Whether or not the retail stores are gonna promote it for you.
Or not, but it's gonna be featured and all that. I mean, we all know that it's a struggle for producers, especially newcomers. It's really hard because, well, some of them might think that there are still money in it, and in creating the music. There might be when you get to a certain point, when you start gigging out enough, that you're making enough money to spend more time in the studio. But it is a struggle, man. It's not easy, but you just gotta keep doing it. But that's why I'm saying that, and that's why I think what you're saying is spot on. I mean, you never stop learning, right? And this sounds really cheesy, but I don't understand those producers out there that are not, let's say, famous, but they're getting there, but all of a sudden they become quite not protective, but it's like they've learned everything, they know everything already, and I think that can be good for you and for your career in general.
No, it can't be, can it? I mean, the minute you stop learning, you're dead, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm sure someone far more famous than me said that. I think it will be an interesting year going to 2016.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know, Deep House has had its commercial overground moment with, you know, every man and his dog wanting a piece of Deep House, and these things are cyclical.
Yeah.
It will fade into the
eventually
abyss once again, and kind of, you know, some people will keep going that have been going for forever.
Yeah.
And other people will jump ship to being kind of acid tech pop or whatever it's going to be called this time round, you know. And you can see already people kind of migrating to a different flavor of the same thing, which is a bit kind of like fair enough, you know. Wheat from the chaff makes room for the new talent, which is, you know, what labels like ours, plug, are looking for. New, fresh talent that are going to re-energize what's become a bit.
That's awesome.
You know, we've had a month and we've struggled to find 6 tracks each.
Yeah, I have to say.
From hundreds.
Yes, from a lot of demos and sorry, not demos, apologies, from a lot of promos that we likely receive.
It's not a great statistical return, really, is it?
It's really hard. There's a lot of the same sounding stuff out there. But hey, that's why we're here.
That's why we're here, to give you the cream of the crop, and you can get it on SoundCloud and iTunes. So yeah, subscribe to it on iTunes and SoundCloud, and give it a listen, give it a share. Once again, are you going to play another track or not?
What? I might, if you don't mind.
Okay, go on.
If you don't mind.
We're going to have one more track then.
One for the road. Yeah, fantastic. All right.
You're listening to Deep Beats Hit Parade, brought to you by Strictly Underground Music.
There was again another track from the same EP, Get Your Malice, the Specialist EP, again on vinyl only, and that's track number 3 called Infectious, and this is a remix from Esteban Adame. What do you think, man?
Love that one.
Yeah.
Someone just kind of, again, as we usually do, chatting while it's playing.
Yeah.
Takes me back to, I don't even know when it was now, Network Records, kind of one of those labels that I used to buy vinyl, actually. Kind of I had a cassette.
Called, man.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Or a casingle, as they called it in New Zealand. Biorhythms was the EP. I played it all the time. It was that kind of warehousey, electronic, gentle techno, whatever you want to call it. Kind of mysterious, kind of moody kind of stuff with nice kind of drifty eeriness to it. And that was spot on. I'm definitely going to have to buy this vinyl.
Yes, again, this is on, in case I didn't mention again, Flume Recordings, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, real old school vibe to that one.
Takes me back as well.
Good one.
Back in Italy when I was young and I wasn't bald. Can you believe it? I actually I had some hair.
I need some photos.
Yeah, I got some photos somewhere. You're not gonna believe this. And we used to go and dance from the afternoon till the late mornings, and we used to classify all of that as techno. Really, we didn't really distinguish. Well, at least at the time, I wasn't distinguishing between acid house and all that. It was techno, but takes you back. Which
Gary
is
Romanis with an I, as in Gari.
Yes.
For those that are going to try and find that.
Yeah.
But you can find the track listing in the information below.
Absolutely.
And leave some comments.
Yeah.
On which tracks you've liked, if you thought all of them were absolutely shocking, which you wanted on.
Yeah. We want to know.
Yeah.
We got some
good comments last time, so it'd be good to get some more.
Yeah. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you want to listen to more music, less music, more banter,
more chat,
more chat, more serious,
bitching.
more serious discussions or what's not. And if this is gonna go well as the first episode did, we're probably gonna make another one.
Yeah. As long as we get about the same amount, we'll make another one.
Yeah, why not? It's good fun.
It is.
Yes.
So thanks for lilistening, everyone.
Yes, thank you so much.
Be careful out there.
And of course, don't forget that you can find us on iTunes,
strictlyum.com/iTunes,
and of course on SoundCloud as well, soundcloud.com/strictlyum. And come and check us out on Facebook as well.
Facebook, yeah. Put some comments there. Put some comments on SoundCloud, wherever you want to put them. Really, we've tried to answer all of them.
Yeah.
And till next time.